What's wrong? Did I say something wrong? All right, for the past 6 weeks, I have been traveling, like a crap ton of travel. I almost said, the S word. But seriously, I have been traveling so much. I have been to, I think, every part of Texas. At least that's what it feels like, but it's only been 2 different parts of Texas. I've been to 2 different parts of Florida. I've been to Philly. I've been to Atlanta. I know I've been someplace else. I just can't remember. But here's the thing. After doing all of this travel, I thought to myself, how can it get easier? Because it's got to get easier, because it seems as though I have a crap ton of travel coming out for next quarter. And this quarter is not even over. So I decided to do this really easy thing, and make up these super simple tips for any person who's going to be doing business travel. All right, so I came up with, 7 of them, and I have a bonus one from my travel agent, so I'll make sure that I tell you guys about it, and then I'll provide the link at the bottom of this video. So here goes. I'm gonna look down a lot, so I really apologize, but it's because I wrote everything down on my notebook, and my notebook is down here. So here we go. Number 1, travel light. Like, seriously, I know everyone looks at me like I'm crazy because I have a little suitcase that's like yay big, but guess what? I don't have to check it in. It goes right under the seat. No one ever stops me. They don't even pull it and say, hey, we don't have enough room, because literally it fits right under there. And guess what? I'm doing business travel. What the heck do I really need to pack? So I pack maybe 2 or 3 pair of pants, a skirt, some tops. And if I have to carry a sweater, you know what I do? I actually wear the sweater. So it's not taking up too much space in my suitcase. And when it comes to shoes, I always have 2 pair of shoes. I have the pair of shoes that I'm gonna wear for business, and then the other pair of shoes I'm actually wearing. If it is heels, heels take up a lot of space in my suitcase, so guess what? I wear those heels while I'm at the airport, and then the other shoes go into the suitcase. So that is tip number 1. I want you guys to learn how to pack light and make sure it's only carry-on. Okay, number 2. Frequent flyer miles. Like, straight up, they give you this thing. It always says, hey, sign up for a frequent flyer mile. Why are you guys not doing it? The best way to build up your frequent flyer miles are if you use the same airline all the time. I am Team Southwest, so I pretty much travel everywhere that Southwest lets me go. It is what it is. That's what I do. But for those times where I can't travel with Southwest, I do have a secondary airline that I travel with, and it's Virgin America. So I make sure that I have all my points with Southwest and Virgin. And this one kind of goes with the whole frequent flyer things. I only use 1 business credit card, and I ensure that it has frequent flyer points. Why? Because as much as I do some business traveling, I want to rack up those points for a really fun vacation at some point in my life this year. Yeah, it is what it is. All right, number 3, keep all your freaking receipts. Let's be real, it's business travel. And the reason I'm bringing this up is, well, I think like 3 trips ago, I kind of lost all my receipts and I was a little screwed. So here's what I do. I have a little pouch or whatever in my pocketbook. If it's a guy, maybe you guys just have in your wallet, you just put all the receipts in there. And at the end of your business trip, you pull them out and you automatically start categorizing them. That way it's done. I actually have systemized it now to the point that everyone knows when I come back from a trip, they look at me and they're like, hey, did you take care of your receipts? So I make sure that that is systemized, and I make sure every receipt I have, regardless of what it is, goes into the same pouch the entire trip while I'm away. Oh, this is my new favorite one. It is TSA PreCheck. I'm not going to go into a long, lengthy story, but guess what? This is actually going to be 2 tips. TSA PreCheck because, well, I missed my flight the other day and it freaking totally sucked. Why did I miss my flight? Because I was on a long behind line. You know that security line? Really, really long. Missed my flight. So let's go into the next tip. Get to the freaking airport early. Yeah, so I missed my flight, 1, because I got to the airport, I think, an hour and 15 minutes ahead of time. Didn't work out. Plus, I didn't have TSA PreCheck, so I was on the long security line and it sucked, like totally sucked. Anywho, I missed my flight, and that's a story for another day. All right, this one. Learn to work from Anywhere. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Here's what you have to do. You have to ensure that you have all of the things for your business set up on the cloud. Why? Because you're going to have to learn to work from everywhere. You don't only have one client. So since you don't only have one client, you have to do work while you're traveling, and you want to be able to have access to all of the documents that you need to do work. So really think about a cloud storage system. I would go with Google Drive. I use the Google Suite, and I'll make sure that I put the link in the video below just so you guys will have a link to it, and maybe you want to use that for your business. But there's a ton of different cloud storages out there. And I guess another thing that you could do is they have these monthly plans for the airport Wi-Fi, so you might want to do those. They're pretty cheap. I think anywhere from like $4 a month to $7 a month. That way you could work anywhere, and it's really good. Now let's see. Oh, okay, I'm already up to tip number 7. Holy cow, I can't believe it. Oh no, tip number 8, get out of town. This is the bonus tip. This is the one that was provided for me by Just Pack Your Bag travel agency, and she told me about this really, what I consider a really amazing thing, and it is a mobile passport app. Yes, it really exists. I will put the link on the bottom for it. I haven't had an opportunity to check it out, but it seems like it's a really cool app, and it allows you to get through security and customs really quickly for all of those international business trips. So I hope you guys got a lot of value out of this. Let me know if there are any tips that you would recommend that I did not suggest, and I'll make sure to add them in the description below. Take care, guys. Bye.